So every program starts with beginning and the end. Okay, let's compare list with a variable. How do we use variable? What is the first step to use variable? Yeah, so we have to name a variable. So I will make a variable, let's say x. And what is the first step before use the variable? We need to set the value, right? So x to 0. And then probably we use the variable somewhere to draw it. So let's say move x steps. And probably that's it. Oh, it's 0, so it didn't move anything. Let's say 10. So it moved 10 steps. List is the same. So first, you need to define a list. Make a list. So I would say list of numbers. Just any name you want. Then you will see additional functions here. So we have a list of numbers. What is the first step we have to do?
Add something to it.
Yeah, so we have we need some values inside the list. And list is actually many numbers. How can I add? So actually there's a function which is add something in the list, but there's only one. So whenever you run this one, it only adds one. Then how can I add many numbers inside the list? Yes! So you guys are so great. So I'm using repeat. I don't need this one anymore. Repeat 10 times. Add, I will just write down 10 to list of numbers. So, and then probably this one also need n. So if I run it, you see that 10 numbers are added inside the list. So this is how we use the list first. But what if I want to add from a number from 1 to 10? How can I add it?
Random number?
So I want to add a number from 1 to 10 sequentially. Oh yes, exactly. So I'll add. So I need another variable which I called it index. How to use the index? I need to set the initial value, which is 0, and then I'll add index inside of it, and then I change the index by 1. But there are something strange thing will happen. I will run it. What happened? It'll add after 10, so it becomes 20. What is this one? I explained there are two types of list structure. One thing is yes, queue. This one is queue actually. So you see that after you run something list, you have to delete it. This one is actually Scratch specific, but actually this one happens a lot in Grasshopper too. In Grasshopper, you may have another list. Okay, so to prevent that, the easy. Yeah, he just notified me that time is up. So, so okay, instead of using index, I make another list. I just say list2. So there I have another one. So instead of using list of numbers, I'll use list2. So if I do that, then actually I have a fresh new list which is from 0 to 9. In many cases in Grasshopper, this one is first input for some part of functions in Grasshopper, and the output will be this one. And then the next part will use this one as for input for the function and use it for the rest part. you need some exercise, but anyway. So you got the idea of list, how to set up. And then probably after doing that, you probably want to delete it for the next time. How to delete that? There's a function which is in the list, delete one of list 2. But this is only delete the first item of list 2, which is it will delete hamburger, it will delete soda, it will delete ribs. What is the data structure? Last in, delete first. What is the data structure?
Oh, that's
Stack.
stack.
But what if I do delete the last one? Oh, no. Yeah, let's say this one first though. What if I delete the last one? It's Q. So you got the idea? So stack is one end, one come in, one goes out. In Q, goes in, goes out. This one is called stack. This one is QUEU. So how can I use this delete function? How can I delete all the items in a list? Using
Repeat.
yes, repeat. So I'm going to use repeat after doing this. And then this one will last everything. So this one, if I run it, okay, I will make it a little bit slower. Wait 1 second. Okay, what you will see? Not here. Oops. It will create 10 numbers. After 1 second later, delete one at a time. You see that? Create 10 numbers and delete that. Yeah, I'll just make it 3 seconds. So it creates a 10 number, delete from the last. If I change to 1, create it, delete it. But actually you can do this one. Actually, you don't need to use this one, but also you can do just OR of list 2 without, if you don't want to use list. But I just wanted to show that. And delete everything. Okay, how can I use this list idea to make a line? So let's say that we have a list of x, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. List of x, list of y, 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. How can I use this one? Actually, from the first one is just simply exercising block. Second one is actually exercising repetition. But as you see, this one is not just one repetition. This one is nested repetition. So try to think about how you can do that. The reason why I make it 1 and 2 is 1 is simply single repetition. Second one is nested repetition. So if you want to finish the second one, you have to finish the first one. And the next one is actually the same thing, but a little different images. This one is from now on, this Friday, you must use list. Friday and Saturday. Where's Saturday? Saturday. Sunday. You may not, but from this one, try to use at least 3 days. It's for you. I mean, for you. The more you exercise here, much easier for you to do in Grasshopper. Do you need this one? Okay, now I'm going to use the list we created. I will